Not gonna lie, today I wasn't doing my makeup before we started, but I was gluing these nails onto my hands because I have somewhere to be this afternoon and I'm gonna try my very best to look somewhat put together. Let's get this podcast started. Welcome to an absolutely electric Super Bowl episode of Not Gonna Lie, a Wave original brought to you by Intuit TurboTax. I'm your host, Kelce. My favorite football watching food is definitely crab fries. The best Super Bowl halftime performer of all time, well, at least the one that I saw in person, was Rihanna. And speaking of Super Bowls,
oh God,
I'm the proud sister-in-law of a three-time Super Bowl champion from the Kansas City Chiefs, the best tight end of all time, the king of Funkles, and the Big Yeti. You know him from breaking chairs and saying, "All right, nah," on the other podcast. It's the one and only Uncle Trev.
Hi, what is up?
Welcome to Not Gonna Lie.
This is exciting.
This is
silly. Long
silly.
overdue.
This is so silly.
It's long overdue.
This is going to be unhinged.
I now feel how you feel when you have to be interviewed by me and Jason, which is an exaggeration because interviewing is the last thing that we actually do.
It's so, honestly, I give Jason a lot of shit for the times that he's dragged me downstairs to do this. Well, to do the other podcast.
Yeah.
But it is always a fun time. If people could see the stuff that got cut.
Oh yeah. Well,
you're not gonna.
Well, we wouldn't have a podcast. It's just so much fun, man. It's so much fun. And you know Jason. Jason's just he's got
good time.
He's got his fun like way of life, and he's got his views, and hearing those views and how he delivers them on a podcast makes you break chairs.
Yeah. That was Taylor actually mad about the chair?
No, she laughed. She laughed her ass off.
Did.
She has a good sense of humor.
You busted a chair.
I immediately went over to the scale though. I had to see where we were
at. You had to check yourself a little bit.
No Job January has been exactly that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Take a step
We're
back.
relaxing.
I had 2 croissants on the way here.
Chocolate or plain?
Almond.
Oh, great.
Yeah. It was the last one left. It was a late morning.
The 2 last left. Got it. Now, how do you feel about being one of our most requested guests?
Oh man. Not gonna lie, feels pretty cool. Feels pretty cool. I feel like when you started this, not gonna lie, it was like you were coming out with aggressive takes.
Yes.
You were not fucking around.
No, I'm not.
And I was terrified of that because I do not like aggressive takes. I like to play a nice medium take.
Yeah, right in the middle.
And let Jason do the aggressive takes.
Yeah.
Like you guys got that side of the family.
Yeah.
I'm holding down the middle
Isn't that
takes.
silly that we
fence.
matched up on that?
Of course.
I feel like
There's no fucking around over there.
no,
It's
none.
the best. It's the best though.
Is it?
Yeah,
Okay.
it is.
What was
I admire it.
What was your honest reaction when you saw the text come through
I was like,
of the request?
all right, here we go. We got to do it. I can't not say no to this. This is something
You could have said no. I told you could say no.
I owe you this.
You owe me nothing.
I only
Yeah.
want to be a good brother-in-law as you've been a good sister-in-law.
That's very kind. Well, I'm very grateful you did agree to do this because it is literally the perfect time here during Super Bowl week. It's rare we even typically get a chance to speak this week of the year.
Yeah.
Because of the last 5 Super Bowls, 6, you have played in 5 of them. So this is typically a busy time of year.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
And I say that because I think, obviously, I'm sure it still stings that you guys didn't do what you wanted to do this year, because it does every time. It doesn't end in a hoisting the Lombardi.
Exactly.
But to have that on your resume, not only individually, your accomplishments, but your team, the coaching staff you've been able to do it with, Pat, the other staples you guys have on the Chiefs.
Oh, yeah.
That is unreal.
It's pretty insane. And I kind of got the first like step back this year when Pat went down and we lost the last however many games. And I got to kind of cope with it in that moment and still be in the building with Coach Reed and the guys that I love in Kansas City, and try and make it the best scenario possible as the year ended there. And then have taken a step back and really like looked around and been like, man, this run has been crazy and it feels weird not to be doing anything right now. Like I was talking to Edelman the other day when he was doing the other podcast, and he was telling me how he still in like January grows his beard out just because he like doesn't know any other way. And I'm just like, man, I feel exactly what you're saying, because especially after a long season like that. And Jason does this almost year round, but now he's on TV, so he keeps it a little cleaned up. But you stop caring about how you look because you're just going into the building, doing the same thing every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And you get into this like this mode of like, I'm beat up, but I fucking love this. And I want to keep going.
And I got to keep remembering that I love this.
Who's the next opponent?
Yeah.
Who is it? Bring him in. And it gets to that point where now I'm like watching it, and it stings. It stings, especially because I felt like this year's team in a lot of ways was better than last year's team. And last year's team, we only lost 2 games. It was insane.
It feels a little weird that there's not like an end cap to the weekend.
Yeah.
In a way that there has been previously. You've given us a really fun 6 years.
It's been nuts, man. It's been nuts because obviously when you're in it, it all happens so fast.
Yep.
So being able to take that step back this year is just kind of like, I don't know. I'm still proud of the work that we've done, and
you should be.
Who knows if we can keep that thing going. I
think it's a nice break to run it back next year.
Ooh.
Just I already knocked on there.
There's hella wood.
Okay, there we go.
All right, man.
Now you're up for Walter Payton Man of the Year at NFL Honors, so congratulations. It's your 3rd nomination, is that right?
I think. This is my first time being nominated.
Emma's
this is my first time being nominated. I could actually go to the stuff. So I'll be at Honors tonight, and then I'll be at the game.
I'll see you there.
Nice. Are you presenting?
Why the fuck would I be presenting? No, Jason is.
Not gonna lie, think you'd be pretty good at presenting.
Thank you so much. No, I'm not. That sounds like my personal nightmare. Jason is.
No, just like the prompt. You're just reading it from like.
Nope.
A football length field away.
I'm gonna leave that to you.
We're gonna leave it to Jason.
Perfect.
I'm just gonna be up there saying hi.
It'll just be the 2-second kids in the audience like, you're doing great. We believe in you.
Really hit that exclamation point, Jason.
Some emphasis. Now, you do so much incredible work for Operation Breakthrough in Kansas City. What have you been up to recently with them in the Ignition Lab?
Well, that is a well-oiled machine that has been going on in
Mary
Kansas
has it
City.
covered over there.
Mary Ellsman is the best. She's one of my favorite people and one of the biggest like community representatives that I know in Kansas City. She knows everyone. Everyone loves her. The kids that have gone through Operation Breakthrough from when they were in preschool, I've been there long enough now to literally see them go from preschool into the Ignition Lab, get college degrees. Those of you that don't know what the Ignition Lab is, it's a bunch of programs through science, technology, engineering, math that give these kids opportunities that they wouldn't have otherwise. So there's a mechanic shop, there's an entertainment studio. My dad has done podcasts with the kids. There's a culinary, there's a kitchen. Like kids are using everything that they can in here to just, create a business or get an understanding of, what exactly these opportunities are, and whatever they're interested in.
I had the absolute pleasure of being toured around by Mary when we were in Kansas City for one of the games against the Eagles. You were saying that there's a culinary lab, but there's also an agricultural side of things. They have different, like they plant crops and make sure that they do compost and all those types of things. But then they're actually using those ingredients, the herbs, all of those things in the culinary lab. Yeah. And then they're using the graphic design labs to create menus and things like, so it's the most honestly, it was like, it felt like you were watching an ecosystem.
It's pretty crazy.
And the cool thing is that you could potentially take that model and put it into other cities.
So that's what my 87 and Running, my foundation, has been trying to do into Cleveland.
It's a process.
There's a need for it in every city.
There is.
You know, because you need somebody like a Mary that's there running it and making it what it is. And she's a superstar. So shout out to Mary. Appreciate you being you. She's
now we just have to clone her.
Yeah.
Perfect.
We need you to find the next Mary.
Real quick.
For all the other cities we want to touch.
I hope this goes without saying. We're so proud of all the work that you've done, and obviously knowing that it truly comes from your heart to help the community that you currently live in, and then always giving back to Cleveland in any way that you can. So even if you don't win tonight, Operation Breakthrough is going to win. Yes. Because we're going to make a donation from Not Gonna Lie.
What?
Yes, of course, because we love what they're doing.
They're
and
unbelievable.
We, of course, would like to say thank you. And the best way to do that is to impact the communities that you love. So,
know it.
All right. Now,
that.
Of course, I guess we should get back to Queen Emma's rundown now, because otherwise she'll lose her mind. Coming up on today's Uncle Trav Super Bowl special, I'm going to ask Travis as many of the questions that you guys submitted for the Ask Me Some Things. And we call it Ask Me Some Things because these motherfuckers don't know when to quit. You guys ask some of the most inappropriate questions. We're not doing that. This is the segment this happens whether or not you're here. So let's just be clear. We set that boundary clear. I'm also going to have Trav help me out with his first ever doom scroll of the week, where we find out right from the source if he is indeed a cool uncle and revisit Wyatt's famous naughty and sneaky clip. Plus, we're going to talk about my earliest days with the Kelce family. But before we get into all of that, let's start with a Real One comment of the week. And this one might have to go in the Real One comment Hall of Fame because it's so good I had to bring it back. I just addressed this on the show recently.
What's that?
Trav, as my guest, do you want to do the honors and read this one? It's from Tina on YouTube.
Tina on YouTube. Why do the Kelce family swear so much? At least Trevor and Kylie do. Awesome.
So, Trevor, what are your thoughts on this?
That is a bot if I've ever seen it.
Yeah.
Tina-ID1ZQ.
Yes. Let me be clear. My initial reaction to this was...
That person is trolling everyone. Purposely getting...
I said, who the fuck is Trevor? God. That was how I started.
Trevor just sounds like an evil version of me. Like, it's like
my
second...
Like, your alter ego?
Yeah, my alter ego that's just like, we don't let Trevor out.
Trevor only comes out when shit goes down.
To be honest, when I was a kid and like a coach or a new like dad would say Trevor instead of Travis, I used to
people actually...
I mean, yeah, they're similar names in that regard, yeah.
You guys are fucking up.
You've never gotten Kaylee?
Oh, I get Kaylee.
That's what I'm saying.
Honestly,
like,
you know what people get me with? Kelce. They call me Kelce as if it's my first name. And then they apologize and call me Kelce again. It's the most...
Listen, me and names we're not...
You're not friends?
Terms. No.
Really?
No. I do a lot of those like big guys and
boss.
Hey mans and sup dogs.
You are a big guy. Big guy. You're big on big guy.
Everyone. I big guy, little guys.
Yeah, but I feel like that makes people feel good. And you deliver in a way that's like, you're like...
I'm genuine. I just don't know people's
your names. I can't wait for the next person you see and you're like, hey, big dog. And like
so many fucking just miserable stories of me not knowing names.
The number of times I've leaned into your brother and been like, and I'll be like, hey, so-and-so. And like,
it's
I call it the Veep. Sure. I don't know if you've ever seen the show Veep.
No.
Oh, Julia Dreyfus has basically a handler who stands behind her and whispers, that's Tim and his daughter goes to Penn State. And then she's like, how's your daughter Katie? Is she enjoying Penn State? And that's me and Jason.
So I was at the Phoenix Open yesterday before we went to New playing golf. And the gentleman at the big 16th hole, it's like it's like this one golf hole has an entire arena around it. It's crazy. It felt like I was walking into like the Coliseum or something when I went through the tunnel. And the guy hands me the microphone, and in my mind I was saying, "You're in Phoenix. You're in Phoenix. You're in Phoenix." Because I didn't want to say, "Kansas City, what's up?" Because I had a few drinks, but so in my mind I'm telling myself that, and I got that from doing Kelce Jam, this musical festival that I do out in KC all the time. And I saw one of the artists going up to perform, and their manager or somebody was in their ear, "You're in Kansas City. You are in Kansas City. Do not forget, you are in Kansas City." And I'm pretty sure that's pretty common, that if somebody's moving around like that,
you get the wrong city.
There's nothing worse. If I would have went up there, I would have got booed so bad.
Do you think?
If I would have said anything but Phoenix.
I think if you had said Kansas City, I think if you go anywhere and you say Kansas City,
it's like
it would sound like you're addressing Chiefs fans. You know what I mean? You're like, where are my people?
All right.
So if that happens, I think you just lean in.
Just got to keep going.
And you're like, go Chiefs.
Yeah.
You know, like lean in and be like, that was intentional.
Yeah.
Just keep that in your back pocket.
You're in Kansas.
You're not in Kansas City. You're in Phoenix. You're in Phoenix. Well, now you're in San Francisco. So
San Fran.
Don't call it San Fran.
This is the only mic that I'm getting in front of.
Don't call it San Fran.
Can't call it San Fran?
You're not allowed to call it San Fran. I've been warned no one is. It's SF or it's San Francisco. One woman who I met on the street actually said to my face, "It's triggering," which I'm concerned.
No, it's not.
Do not tell San Francisco people that. We're kidding. We're not, but we are a little.
I am standing on that hill. That should not.
Trav's about to San Fran the fuck out of this place.
Like what? I'm going to purposely say it to everyone from San Fran now.
Now, I have to get back to Tina and her Trevor. So why do we swear so much?
I feel like there's a level of not giving a fuck as the second kid that I think we relate to that.
Yes.
And we don't do it in like an aggressive way. We just kind of grew up, and that's how it like put people at ease. Like, oh, I'm not that serious. I'm just fucking chilling.
Like, why are you putting so much power on those words? Why are you getting offended by it? It's just meant to emphasize your point, right?
That's it.
It just spices up your sentence a little.
And you could use those words for multiple things. Like they're like universally like shit could be a lot. You could be a lot of different shit. So
shit applies to a lot.
That's
fuck applies to a lot.
Fucking right.
I say suck my ass. That applies to a lot. I say it on.
Take that, Tina.
Suck my ass, Tina. I actually say it on sales calls. The sales team can confirm I say it on sales calls.
Nice.
Yep. Every so often we get a suck my ass. That means we're not entertaining that.
Universal.
Because it applies to a lot.
Yeah.
All right. That's it for Real One Comment of the Week. I just needed to run that one back for you because the Trevor really I felt triggered.
Please don't throw Trevor out there, guys. Don't do that to me.
This is
nice
Uncle
name,
Trav.
It's just not. Yeah,
this is Uncle Trav.
We got an A in there. There's an A in
there. Next up, we're gonna do a segment called "Can I Be Honest?" Brought to you by YouTube TV. Don't settle for meh. Switch to YouTube TV. In honor of my guest this week, we're gonna get honest about the first time we met.
Oh, man.
And the early days of me joining the Kelce family.
What was it? 2015, 16, 15, 16, 16, 15?
I think 16.
I think it was the summer of 16.
So I actually...
You supported me in my darkest of days, and I want to say thank you.
Did I?
Yes. Kylie, you came out to LA and supported me dating 50 women, one from each state.
Okay, but be honest.
That all had to find a chance for love.
But was I supportive? But what? But the real question is, was I supportive?
You were there.
I was physically there.
You were there, yeah. You were there. You were watching the episodes with us.
I was.
You were. I looked over past the camera one time and you were right there.
That's what my face was doing. I was
it was like, yeah, go Trav.
Now, the first time that we actually met was when you told the family that you were doing that.
Hawaii.
We got to come and cheer you on in Pro Bowl.
That was actually a really, really fun weekend.
That was very fun.
That was a blast. That was a fun introduction.
I would like to bring up when you and Jason were at the pool for quite some time.
Yeah.
Having Mai Tais.
Yes.
Okay.
Those didn't end well for
I
me.
have not brought this up in a long time.
Oh, God.
And we were in what was like a 2-bedroom with like a little living room and a little kitchenette. And I heard a commotion, we'll call it, in the living room.
Oh, God.
And I came out of the room, opened the doors, and I could see through the little cutout to the kitchenette that Jason was in the sink, lapping up water like a dog. Okay, with the faucet on, no cup, just taking to the dome.
You got to get that hydration in before you go to sleep. Everyone knows that.
The best thing was when I looked to my left.
Oh, God.
And Travis was against the wall, like this, staring forward while I was staring at the side of his head.
I didn't have anything to do with this. I wasn't here.
Legitimately, you were like, I am part of the wall now. And you didn't say a word.
If I didn't move,
You weren't
gonna
there.
see me.
You were camouflaged completely. It was a debacle.
Those Mai Tais hit a little bit stronger over there on Turtle Bay.
I know that.
Holy smokes.
Because before I went back to the room and left you two to your own devices, I went over to Jason, who was like this in the pool. And I was like, hey, so I'm going back to the room and I think you should come. I think we should go. We've been here since the afternoon. It's dark now.
Yep.
And he went, and stayed in the pool. And I was like, okay, I'm leaving you here. I don't know what's happening. You look like a toddler having a tantrum. Like your parents like, get out of the pool. It's time to go. And it's
just like,
it was ridiculous.
Yeah. That is so funny. You remember that.
Now it's stuck in there. To be fair, I did not have as many Mai Tais as you guys.
That might be the last time I had a Mai Tai. They did a number on me that I could never get. I could taste that right now.
Yeah. No thanks. Now that was Hawaii was the first time we met. Do you remember meeting for the first time?
I mean, I remember that weekend vaguely. God, we get hit in the head.
That was a lot.
living.
I know. A lot of Mai Tais.
A lot of Mai Tais.
A lot of Mai Tais.
But yeah, of course.
What was your first impression?
That I had only seen, really, I had never seen Jason, like, how do I put this?
I do have a question about that based on Jason's past girlfriends or lack thereof.
Can we
I think there's literally, you said what now? There was one. There was one, but at least like your mom and dad remember him, we'll call it dating with air quotes, because I don't even think that he would have said that he was dating. Who knows? Regardless, that there was maybe one person.
Right. Correct. That's the thing. So I had never seen him, one, be so into someone, but also I had never seen someone be able to like kind of control the bear. You know? Like you
channel
like
it.
Yes, channel is a great way to put it. And him like not immediately fight back about it. Like obviously he has his ways of just being Jason.
Yes.
And doing things his way, but at the same time it's like you gave him a reason to team up, and he's the best team player in the world. Like
he is.
Why he's so unbelievable at everything competitively. But he's wholeheartedly in it. And you were the first person I've seen him like actually like want to team up with and like, I don't know, respect their opinions. Like you're really the only one still to this day.
You'd be surprised. Every so often he'll ask me something.
But it's like...
And I'll give an opinion. My favorite, I can't even remember what it was. But in like recent years, I told him something. I gave him advice on something. And maybe a week or two later, he came back and he was like, I said, so like, how's it going? And he was like, well, Travis said.
Oh, no.
And then he proceeded to say, I shit you not. No, I shit you not. The exact same advice I had given him. Like, you and I gave the exact same feedback. And the best part is, and he was like, and then I like looked into it and I was like, you know what? Trav's right. And I was like, this is one of those moments. This is about being a team player, okay? We still got there.
We did.
Whether you had to say it or I said it, we still got there.
Nice.
So that was good teamwork, and I appreciate your efforts
listen,
there.
I'm always in on it. I'm always a team player. I think obviously you came in and like gave him a reason to be a better person, and I saw that from the jump, and it's because of how amazing of a person you are and how you carry yourself. And it was cool seeing that at the beginning stages and seeing where you guys are now, because you guys really did just like create this awesome like team and like little community of amazing little people.
Gosh,
cool.
they are a mess. We're a mess, but we're having fun together.
There we go.
Yep. What had Jason already told you about me? Do you remember?
Nothing. No, me and Jason, we never talk about any of that stuff. We're just like, so how much you weighing?
I will say.
You've been taping? What are you doing for recovery?
Yeah.
You know?
You cupping? What's happening?
Yeah.
No, Jason is notorious for that. He will come back and I will find something out from someone else. Mm-hmm. And I will say, hey, did you know that this happened? And he will say, yeah. And I'm like, huh. Weird. You didn't tell me. And he'll be like, yeah. And so then I'll ask questions. I'll say like, well, what happened? And he's like, don't know. Who was there? Don't know.
Can't remember.
When did it happen? I don't know.
Oh no, I could dig for these details if you want me to.
Nope. He doesn't go that far. He's like, I don't know and I don't care to know. And I call them girl questions.
Yeah.
Because they're only questions girls would ask.
Taylor's made me so much better at that.
At getting the details.
You get the details.
That's what we want. Those are girl questions. Jason doesn't fucking care.
I'll go through an entire day. Like yesterday, I was going through the other podcast party. And,
yes.
The whole time I'm saying hi to all these familiar faces and some friends of Taylor's that I've like been in the football world that I've been able to introduce her to. And I'm just like, all right, got to remember, saw that person. Got to remember, saw that person. I'm like throwing them like in like my like memory bank, like don't forget, because she's going to want some details because she didn't get a chance to go. So I'm just sitting here like, details.
That's so caring of you.
And then the beers just make a lot of the details go away. And you're just like, this is how I never remember the details.
Right. Blame the garage beer.
It's a good product.
Yep. It's a great product. And it will help you forget the girl questions. Now, did Jason tell you about his plan for proposing ahead of time?
Did he?
Did he?
What? Yes. This is the only time I was like, oh,
you had the girl,
dude,
the girl answers.
I was like, dude, how would you
Did you really?
Do it? Yes. He had this whole, I knew more about the details of what he wanted to do than I did him telling me the details of how he actually did it, if that makes sense.
Sure. You don't know what happened. You know what was supposed to happen. Okay, fair.
But I don't even still to this day know exactly how it happened.
Sure. What was supposed to? Do you remember what was supposed to happen?
He was supposed to serenade you.
Oh. What
you didn't hear this? Jason was, yes.
Breaking news.
What?
What?
Am I the only one?
I'm sorry,
that knew
what?
This?
Yes.
There was a scenario.
Tell us all the girl details.
There was a scenario from what he was saying that your dad did for your mom.
Oh, no.
Do you know about this?
I know how my dad asked my mom. We can bleep this so that the crew knows my dad.
Well, that's not what Jason told me I did.
But he was going to sing.
I thought there was a moment where your dad may have sang.